welcome into Green Live. We got the whole gang back today. Ethan, welcome back. And Wyatt, you got some stuff going on too. So I'm going to hear from you boys starting off today. Also, sub counter, it is not working right now. I went to the website, checked it out. If you go to your live sub count, it's just a white blank page. So if that clicks on in the middle of this, fantastic. If not, I don't know what the hell's going on. But Ethan, welcome back, man. Tell us about what you've been up to, buddy.
Yeah, well, ecstatic to be back. I had just one of my normal procedures last Wednesday. Turns out it wasn't so normal. Sent me into the hospital for 3 days. So all just kind of a scare. Everything was good. I'm like 100% now. Could have been a lot worse, but it wasn't. But yeah, really the main topic of conversation out of the whole thing is I shared my hospital room with a homeless dude for a couple of nights. So yeah, it was yeah.
Wait, what was he in there for?
He broke his hip.
Oh, okay.
He had a partial. Actually, I mean, if you didn't have to leave in an hour and a half, Wyatt, I could probably tell you his whole life story. I could take up a half hour of time because every person that walked in the room, I heard it once again. Like I know his verbiage. I know all 3 falls that he's had in the past couple of months. He snapped.
Do you have his social security number?
Just about, but I figured it wouldn't do me too well. I know he bought himself a scooter for like $269 and it drained his account. So, but he meant well. He was, all things considered, he was a nice guy. So I hope he is healing well. But yeah, it was interesting. It pays to get off that state insurance so I can get my own hospital room next time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And on Ethan's way out, he slid him one of our business cards and he said, "Hey man, times are looking up for you, my friend."
Up on Monday, we'll lead you to the promised land.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come be with me, man. I'll take you. Wyatt, you're hopping off today, man. Are you guys having a Catholic wedding? What thing do you have today?
No, we're just Protestant, but we doing a couple marriage counseling sessions, I guess, before we're getting married. So basic stuff like, finances, all that kind of jazz, communication, which I'm so good at. Just that kind of stuff, just to kind of, help us. I mean, I was pretty skeptical of it, but it's useful and some nice little tips and stuff. So yeah, tonight's finance. That's the topic of discussion. So make sure you like and subscribe so I can tell my marriage counselor that I make more money than I do. That would be ideal. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, but not thrilling stuff. But that's the plan on this Monday night.
Hey, I've been there with you, buddy. My wife is Catholic, so we did have a Catholic wedding. So it was a couple meetings, and you have to give a whole Saturday. That was rough. Oh boy. That was rough.
Yeah.
And you expect to see me on Sunday? No, we win. We win. My wife's much better than I am. But I feel pretty good about my picks today, boys. What do you guys feel?
I love one of them.
Okay.
And I feel pretty strongly about the other 2, but I love one.
I've been getting murdered in baseball, so not feeling great. Again, this only thing keeping me alive is my player parlays. My straight plays have been trash. So in my head, they make sense, but I don't know if that equals winning formula. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I did leave out. I saw you hopped in my live for a second there, Ben. I did leave out the Royals on the money line. I was thinking of putting that on the show against the Tigers. I'm going to leave it out to let you decide what you want to do on that one. But I am leaning the Royals money line. So, but that's not my pick because I'm not going to put my trust in that garbage fire of a team.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, we were both 2-1 on Thursday's episode. Before that, all of us were,
does that mean I hit my first golf bet of the year?
I believe so, Hatton.
Did he get top 20? I didn't even look. I totally forgot he was still playing. Wow.
I think he did tied for 6th even.
Wow.
Yeah.
My first golf bet of the year.
Was it 9?
It just took 3 months. And a lot of consistency of sucking. But yeah, I mean, go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted. I just
You're okay.
totally forgot about that golf bet.
Absolutely. So before that, on last Monday, we went 8-1, even better. And you know what? Our source hit again. Sadyakov won.
God, what a dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. You guys got to go over to bettergreen.com. This dude's on fire. He helped me out on last week's episode. But you know what's going to help us out today on Monday?
Absolutely.
Gotta see. All right, I'm feeling a good one,
The
boys.
Chinese.
Come on.
Oh,
You will win $100 tonight.
This is beautiful. This is even better than $100. A pleasant surprise is in store for you.
Oh my gosh.
Double the units, boys.
Yep.
Double the units today.
My first 3-0 night in probably about 3-4 months.
Well, Ethan, you're back, man. Let's start with you today.
All right, I'm going to get right into the play I absolutely love. I should do it at the end to bury the first two, but I'm not. I am looking at a Nerfy tonight, one of the best bets in sports, and I'm looking at the Tampa Bay Rays Texas Rangers game, no run, first inning, minus 110. This is McClanahan on the mound for the Rays, Dunning on the mound for the Rangers. Their ERAs, let me get them quick here. McClanahan 2.53, Dunning 2.84. Just two really good teams this season, the Rangers and the Rays. Typically, I look for games between two really good teams to go under the total across all sports. I do like the total under in this game. It's set at 9. But I think we get a strong first inning from both pitchers. I know both offenses have the players that can light it up. You can lose this on the crack of a bat. We all know that. We've all done it. But at minus 110, I'm just going to back the pitchers here. I think that's a competitive series. Can't wait to pay attention to it, watch it, maybe. Probably won't watch it, but I'll be keeping tabs. And I think this game goes under the total, but I will take the first inning no run for my first bet here, minus 110.
Uh-oh.
That one might have some implications with my bet.
Trouble in paradise.
I'm gonna keep that one for later. I'll save it for later. Because my first two plays are terrible reasoning, but again makes sense in my head. So I'm just gonna go with the obvious one, kind of. I'm gonna go Seattle Mariners tonight. Team total over 3.5. It's at minus 120. Thought process on this one. First of all, the game's extremely low. It was at 7. I see it's at 7.5 now, which is scary when you're taking the over on a team total in a game that's going to be that low scoring. But Seattle has sucked recently. They just almost got swept by Detroit in the All-Star break. Haven't really scored much over 2 runs. They're due to explode at the bat. I think 4 runs is easy for Seattle to do. They are playing Sonny Gray and the Twins. Sonny, fantastic start to the season. Probably the reason he was in the All-Star game. However, his last couple games, he has sucked. He just gave up 6 hits, 6 earned runs, and I think 2 homers in his last appearance. Obviously, that was before the All-Star break, so he's had a little time to debate himself and get better that way. But I still think he's going to struggle. I think Seattle's due to explode, so I'm going to take their team total over 3.5.
Okay, nice. I want to, before I give this out, read off one of the funniest stats that had me rolling the other day when I saw this. So I'm taking a Kansas City Detroit bet in that game. The longest win streaks, you guys might have seen this, 13-game win streak by Tampa Bay, 12-game win streak by the Reds. The Royals, longest win streak of the season, 2 games. You're damn near losing after every win.
I saw also it's been 39 games since they've won 2 in a row.
Ooh.
Buddy.
They're due.
That is 0 series. I don't know, halfway through the season.
That's bad.
That's very bad. That is very bad. I think next is 3rd, and that's your Crapinals, Wyatt. Damn.
Just surrounded by good teams.
I would say. Rest in peace. Kansas City Detroit is at 9.5. I'm taking the under. in that.
Okay.
These teams are 29th and 28th in runs, 28th and 30th on base percentage. It's going to be hot, 106 degrees over there right now. Showers, the storms are moving our way, thunderstorm warnings. So I think these teams can't hit on a good dry day. I mean, I know pitchers can lose a little bit of a grip on the ball, but I also see the Royals like watching the rain drip off their helmets, like, oh, that's neat, as the ball flies right by them for a strike. So I don't see much happening in this game at all.
Yeah, I can't argue that. Yeah, I like it. I might have a play in this game as well. Still debating. Probably will, but I'll
Royals money
save
line.
it for third. This play feels just about like one of the most square plays I've given out, maybe in the history of the show. But I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna take the over. It's set at 9. Dodgers, Orioles. Um, the Orioles are on an 8-game win streak, and they've kind of been lighting it up during that span. Their runs scored have been 5, 6, 5, 15, 6, 3, 14, 6 in that 8-game win streak. The Dodgers, they've not been putting up a ton of runs. I mean, they've been doing okay. It's been 1, not great. 5, 6, 10, 11. I lied. They've been putting up runs. 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I mean, I just think both offenses are have the possibility to explode. I think this is an entertaining, high octane game. The Dodgers have Sheehan on the mound. He has a 4.35 ERA. Orioles are going with Rodriguez, 7.35. So neither pitcher is, lights out by any means this season. Both offenses have, like I said, high octane players who can get it out of the park and, get contact, score runs. So 9 just seems a little too low for me. Feels very square. But I'm going to give it a shot, root for some runs tonight. In that game, not in the Rays game.
We'll get to the Rays game. My second play. So I just said I did like the Royals on the money line. I'm going to stay with the stinkers of the team in the Missouri, Kansas area. And I'm going to take the Cardinals on the money line tonight. Cardinals are finally starting to figure it out this last couple games. I don't know their exact stat, but I think they've won like 5 or 6 in a row. They are playing the Marlins, who are pretty solid. Honestly, the Cardinals started today off as the favorite. They have now moved to just a slight underdog. But I think the value is with St. Louis here. Miami have Jesus Luzardo on the mound. He's a great pitcher. He struggled as of late. And then the Cardinals are rocking with Miles Mikolas, or whatever his last name is. Honestly, it just seems way too obvious to take the Marlins in this game. So I'm going to rock with the Cardinals. I'm going to hope they continue their win streak. I did hear that St. Louis does really well against left-handed pitchers, which supposedly Jesus is. So rocking with St. Louis on the money line, minus 105. I hate it, but I also really like it, if that makes sense.
That's ugly. I hate it. I wanted to go against the Cardinals so bad, especially when I saw who was playing them. But I agree with you, Wyatt. It seems kind of like the Cardinals are the hot team right now. And so I could definitely see them pulling this one off. So I had to stay away. I originally had Twins money line, a plus 118, Wyatt, but you're scaring me off. 63% of money is on the Twins, or on Seattle, I'm sorry. The Twins have the pitching edge. Their pitcher has 5 less strikeouts, but it's played in 9 less innings. It's at plus 118 too, but now I'm looking at the Guardians. It looks like the Pittsburgh pitcher doesn't have any stats. He hasn't played yet this year. But the Guardians pitcher's 3-0 with a 3.04 ERA. Is that correct?
Yeah,
I've never heard the Pittsburgh guy's name. Quinn Priester. Never heard of that dude. So no idea what his story is.
Mr. Keister. You can get the Guardians for minus 130. I don't want to go head to head with you, Wyatt, so I'll just go with the Guardians money line.
Well, Ben, I'm glad you did that because I'm feeling our first ever 9-0 night here. But in order to do that, I am going to go against one of Wyatt's off-the-show plays. I'm going to rock the Detroit Tigers
Yeah.
on the money line. Plain and simple, I think they came out kind of rolling against Seattle. Obviously lost yesterday, got shut out, but ended up winning that series 2-1. I think that's good momentum to carry them over on this road trip. I think they are probably going into Kansas City with the mindset that they need to make up some games here, and this is a great spot to do it. They've played 2 series against the Royals this year. They've won each of those 2-1. They've won the first game of each of those series. I just think they're a better team. Jordan Lyles on the mound for the Royals, 1-11, 6.42 ERA. I don't know why I didn't think after you went and backed Wainwright at the same kind of stats there that you'd be looking at Lyles tonight, but maybe you're onto something. I don't know. But yeah, I just think the Tigers are the better team. I think they have more to play for. I think they look to take advantage in the series. So I'm going to rock with them -130. I think it's a short price. I'm ready to get hurt again by a Detroit team.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that really, 2 things concern me is why the hell are the Royals just +110 with a meatball on the mound? The dude sucks. The guy only throws meatballs. I don't know. The line just seems super weird. This is a game to me that feels like Detroit loses, and Matt Manning, this is gonna roll me into my final pick. But Matt Manning just threw a no-hitter through 6.5 innings, helped Detroit do that combined no-hitter. This was his last performance right before the All-Star break. So just came off an unbelievable performance. So I love fading the hot hand. I know, Ethan, you like doing that occasionally, but I love fading the hot hand, which is why I'm also going to take the over in the Rays-Rangers game. It's at 9. It's at +100. Why is it at 9? Dude, we got Shane McClanahan, who I think in my mind is the best pitcher in baseball. I know he struggled with a little bit of injuries this year. And then Dane Dunning for the Rangers is 8-2 on the year. I think his ERA is mid-3s. So why the hell is the over at 9? Is the bullpen's just trash for both teams? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I love fading good pitchers. It's one of my favorite things to do. If you see Scherzer playing, you already know I already have the other team. So fading the pitchers in that one, I'm going to take the over. +100, I think it's decent value. It's just the line's screwed up in my opinion.
Nice.
I forgot about Matt Manning and his little no. I hate that. Good point. At least it wasn't only him though, but
yeah, I mean, yeah, I have his under pitches, so I'm projecting that he's going to get taken out like 4th inning. So maybe the Tigers bullpen can reel it in for you.
I followed your advice on that last time, and it hit with ease. I will do that again.
Yeah, it's at 90.5 or something like that. Yeah, it's not coming close. Even when he did throw that no, he pitched 91 times. So he's going way under 90. 75.
Yeah. No, that makes a ton of sense. I'm going to totally gag if we keep talking about baseball. So I'm going to switch over to the elite sport right now. That's the WNBA. We're going with the Dream money line. And now hear me out why I think you should throw your entire house on this. So the Dream are averaging 86.6 points per game to the Lynx' 79.7. The Dream are 4th in their division, and the Lynx are 3rd, but the Dream are 11-8, while the Lynx are 9-11. Lynx are just in a terrible, terrible division, and that's because the Aces just run that shit. The Aces are, I believe, there was something stupid like 14-2, something dumb like that. They just kill everyone in the division. The rest of it's not very good anyways. The Dream have more offensive and defensive rebounds per game, and as far as 3-point shooting goes, the Dream are converting 35.7 to 31.6 for the Lynx. I don't see Bryant Culp says, "Hey guys, what's happening?" Not much, Bryant. Welcome in, buddy. I don't see any way the Dream don't win this game. They're better in every category. Come on.
I like it. Can't complain.
Come on.
You are, since you're our WNBA guy, do you watch at all the All-Star game and or Brittany Griner mic'd up at all?
Wyatt, I haven't watched a single minute yet. this year. I just hit bets. That's what I do with the WNBA.
That's fine. That's sometimes the best way to do it, especially if it's a WNBA. But yeah, she was all mic'd up. The most cringe-worthy thing you could ever see in your life. She also made another dunk appearance in the All-Star game. Almost got off the ground. Oh my god, it's just the most cringe-worthy stuff. But thank God we released the what's his name, the assassin of Russia.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anyways, yeah. Sorry, I forgot you haven't watched a second of the WNBA, but yeah, I like it. Put it on the dream for me.
Yeah. Yep. Bryant says, did you guys hear Seattle? Did you guys hear is Seattle getting an NBA team again?
Ooh, I've not heard.
I have not.
I
Grand
doubt
Rapids
it.
is next.
Grand Rapids is next.
Devin
Shout
Booker,
out.
the owner.
Yeah, I doubt it because I don't know. Weren't they the last team? They had the Supersonics what back in it was pretty recent, like what, 2012, 13, something
maybe?
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because KD was there.
I can't see them going back that soon. I feel like they got to give another city a chance.
Well, they just got a hockey team too. I feel like it'd be hard for
Yeah.
the city to like bring in 2 pro teams that close
Probably
together.
Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas doesn't have an NBA team, right? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple obvious teams. Everyone's talking about Austin too. Vegas.
The Aces, the WNBA team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, sorry, bringing back up the WNBA. Did they just take their All-Star break like 20 games in?
I think there's only like 40 games in the season though.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I was
Yeah.
like, didn't we just start this and they're taking the All-Star break?
Yeah.
God.
Brian
see
says,
they,
I heard there's been talk. Thank you guys. No problem. If we see something though, we'll say something about it on the show.
Yeah. I would like for the NBA to expand.
Definitely.
I don't know about
We might need
Seattle,
a NBA expansion episode.
but yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Could have some sick ass logos with
Yes.
NBA teams.
That's true. That is true. Oh man. What else? Saquon. Saquon did not sign. They did not get him signed or Josh Jacobs. Do they both hold out?
I think Pollard too.
Yeah, you're
Pollard
right.
as well.
And Pollard.
Honestly,
Yeah, I got them.
hold out. Nothing's gonna change. You're a running back. Your lifespan in that league is zilch.
Yeah.
Teams would be complete idiots to pay those guys. So I know they're all bitching about it, but I mean, just nature of the beast.
Ask your buddy Dalvin.
It is
Mhm.
unfortunate because running back is by far the most cycle through position, and it sucks because they're some of the freakiest of athletes, but there's no lifespan, so it's hard to pay a dude that much money if he's maybe can play 2 more seasons, maybe, like, yeah. I would say maybe we could find a solution to the running back problem, but I just don't know if there is.
I do have a question. Do you think there's a correlation between running backs running and running backs being ran through?
It took me a minute. Yes. Yes. A little bit.
Yeah. That's what they start bouncing around at the end, man. Just trying to find anybody that'll take them.
Yep.
It's sad.
local
It is.
truck
It's a
stops.
sad. It's a sad realization for running backs. Maybe, I guess the solution is just really utilize your second stringer and almost go 50-50 with that dude. Try to get less reps, but I don't know, man. I don't really have a solution because it's the way it is. It's
Yeah.
football.
The solution is be smart, like my fellow Spartan Le'Veon Bell, and just have a kick-ass rap career to fall back on.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Is he a rapper now?
I think so.
Is that just
Rapper.
a life? Yeah. Is that the cycle of a Steelers player? You just like, you're really good and then just have a terrible rap career.
Have some off the field issues and never see the field again.
Seems about right.
Yeah.
Everyone hates you by the time you retire.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't
That
see
does
any of
seem about
them.
right.
I don't see any of them missing games though. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Jacobs, but I don't see the other two.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
can't
don't
see
think they will.
Saquon. Jacobs, I don't know. Like Jacobs could definitely be the dude where I don't know. I just don't. I know Saquon loves football. Like I
Yeah.
don't think he would ever. I just don't know if Jacobs has the same. I don't know. He just comes off as a guy that doesn't have the same love that Saquon does.
Yeah.
And Tony's
Barkley's
too
missed
young to be.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tony
Tony can't
Bauer's
miss.
been too young to
Yeah.
do this. What are you
And
doing? You've been in the
and
league
he's
for 3 years. Like shut
and he's
up.
just now taken over the offense or the
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
No,
lead
I would say
role.
get
Yeah.
your ass to
Put your
fucking
ass in
camp,
camp.
Tony.
Yeah.
Could you
No
imagine
kidding.
Alexander
Lazy.
Madison saying that?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Same situation.
Speaking of Madison, boys, my fantasy league renewed their league last night, sorry. And we get to keep one guy, one keeper from the previous year. Can't keep the same guy twice. So I was looking at my team and I'm like, oh shit, I drafted Madison in the 11th round last year. Like that is perfect value. Kicker is you have to have him on your team at the end of the season. I did not. So I really fumbled the
Oh.
bag on that. Yeah.
damn.
So, Austin Eckler in the first it is, I guess. But
Can't be too mad about that either.
no. I'm gonna tank for we choose our draft order by we're gonna all draft players in the open championship on this weekend. And then best finish gets first draft pick, worst finish gets last draft pick. So I'm just gonna pick like literally the furthest guy down the list. Just take that 10th pick,
Yeah.
take Eckler 10th overall, or keep him and then get the first pick of the second round.
Yeah.
That's my strategy. But
It's an interesting look at it.
yeah.
How do they say in dodgeball? Interesting strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
Your boy Eckler, he's not happy either, though.
No, but that's gonna put fire under his ass if I know anything about that guy.
I
He'll
hope
just
so.
get in the gym, play the guitar a little bit, and get on that field and run over people. He'll be fine.
Good God.
Too bad he's on the team that's going to finish 6-11.
Yeah, 5 and 12.
Sorry, 5-12. At least he's
Yeah,
not
we'll
on
say
the
though,
0-17 teams.
going back to those running backs and Le'Veon Bell, in all seriousness, I do kind of think Le'Veon might have put an end to like the season-long holdout type deal,
I hope so.
or even missing a few games, because I mean that was kind of ruined his career. But
Yeah, he never. Oh, played a couple snaps at the Jets, like,
yeah,
Yeah.
or the Chiefs too. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
unfortunate.
And we did
Yep.
make the Super Bowl when I think Le'Veon was with us.
He didn't.
I don't think so.
yeah.
That's a locker room problem.
Cancer, man.
Yeah.
I do have some heartbreaking news that just came out, though. So
Oh, boy.
there's 22 rounds in the Scotty Fish draft, right? And I took Mecole Hardman at 20, thinking this guy would get back to me, but he just went. It was Jaden Reed in the 20th round. I should have just taken him. I thought he would have come back.
Son of a gun. That's
I
all
didn't
right.
even know McCole was on the Jets.
Yeah.
So they have what? Is he their wide receiver 5?
He's something, dude. They're acting like they're gonna drop a lot for him. I can't see it with all those options.
I mean, yeah, you got Garrett Wilson, Lazard, Cobb.
The dude that was on Tennessee, Corey Davis,
All right.
Oh yeah,
Mecole.
I guess Cobb could really. What's Cobb? Cobb's 40 years old. Get him out of there.
Yeah.
I know.
Dude, Hardman is, I mean, unless Mahomes just threw him open, I always thought he was a decent role guy. I mean, he's a twig.
That's well said. He is a decent role guy.
Everyone was saying he was going to be the new Tyreek Hill. Did not not quite fill into that position.
No.
The dude he can't stay healthy. But Tyreek Hill's getting 2,000 yards this year.
True.
Yeah.
You guys see the reports coming out.
And Dak is throwing under 10 interceptions. Just came out and said
Week
that
1?
today.
Week 1.
Heck.
Come on.
Hey, you know what's not heartbreaking news though?
What?
You absolutely stole first round talent Hunter Renfrow. So
Dude. What
Done
round
bad.
was that even?
16, I want to say.
16, dude.
I mean, the league's over. I can't even believe you guys are still drafting.
I know, dude. 2 more rounds.
Like, just
But
end it. We won.
I am pretty pleased with your team. I think it was very well drafted.
Ridiculous, dude. Let's just go over real quick. Our starting quarterbacks are Herbert and Tua. And I'm going to tell you the other 2 starting quarterbacks for the other teams. So Prescott and Bryce Young. We beat them.
Ooh.
Mahomes and Anthony Richardson. Mahomes is good, but I don't even know if Anthony Richardson starts the season.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, Derek Carr.
Carr's a wild card.
Hurts and
So was
Wilson.
Josh Allen after last year, kind of.
That's true.
Hurts and Watson. Wow, they just went all
Wilson.
running quarterback. Oh, Wilson. Okay.
Those I like that.
I like it too, but Tua and Herbert though, dude, they're gonna be throwing so much.
Yeah, no, that is
It's a lot of yards. Yeah.
Burrow, Pickett, Lamar Jackson, Jordan Love, Geno Smith, Brock
Ugh.
Purdy, Justin Fields, Daniel Jones, Aaron Rodgers, Kyler Murray, Trevor Lawrence, Deshaun Watson, and Kirk Cousins and Jared Goff.
Oh, loaded.
Some of those teams. Good gravy. Did you say Lamar and who was with Lamar?
Jordan Love.
Oh my god. That's the worst combo I've ever heard in my life.
Wait, hold up though. He also has Sam Howell.
Oh, phew.
Save it on the back end.
And Desmond Ritter. I'm just playing coy with him. No, everybody took different approaches. That guy got TJ Hawkinson, so he's got stuff going for him. But we got Herbert and Tua, and then we're going to start 4 running backs every week. That's Jonathan Taylor, Aaron Jones, Cam Akers has to be a 3, and Swift has to be a 4. Love that.
Yep.
Okay.
Then 3 receivers. We're doing T. Higgins, DJ Moore, and then if Kadarius Toney's healthy, but we got Cortland Sutton, Thielen, Sky Moore, Mingo, Renfro, Cole. With Schultz. Schultz is our tight end, and Justin Tucker kicker.
I'm seeing T. Higgins, Kadarius Toney, Hunter Renfrow blowing up that team.
That's a dirty roster, dude. That is a dirty roster.
That is one where it's just like, oh, I'm gonna smack this guy this week. He's playing Renfrow and Toney, and they both go off.
Brian says, I had Josh Allen, Trey Lance. Last, not the combination I was hoping for. You got Josh Allen, though.
I don't hate that.
No.
Lance ain't starting, but Josh Allen, possible MVP.
Well, let's not be crazy now. He is on the cover of Madden.
God, that's
You keep
so
forgetting,
true.
man.
I keep forgetting that. I was the one who brought it up, and now I keep forgetting.
Who was on the cover of Madden last year?
Was that Mr.
I
Mahomes?
don't know.
Yeah, and who won MVP this?
Well, but Mahomes is Madden proof though.
Well,
we've seen it.
Maybe the curse is flipped. It's now the predictor.
Well, who was before? Who was the one before?
21
Mahomes?
was Lamar. 20 was
Mahomes MVP year.
19.
Probably.
You're gonna not believe 19.
Wait,
I'll give you one guess.
I know who it is. Can I guess?
Let me guess.
Okay, Ethan guesses and I get to guess.
Or let me think, but if I remember it 100%, then I won't. I'll let you just say it. 2019. It's only one guy.
One guy, yep.
Who is really good?
It's only one guy?
This is according to, maybe I'm on the wrong thing here. 22 was Tom and Mahomes.
That's what I was thinking of. Okay, 22 was Tom and Mahomes.
21 is Lamar. 20 is Mahomes. And 19 is just laughable.
Oh man.
I'll just say he's not in the league anymore.
Oh boy.
Oh, I know.
Okay. I'm looking
know
at
who
my
it is.
wall of teams over here.
One could say left a little abruptly.
Why
Oh.
you giving it away?
Oh yes. That is the Madden curse.
Yeah.
No, he was cursed before Madden. Get out of here.
Yeah. How the hell did he get the cover? Who thought that was a good idea?
Yeah. Who thought that guy could handle any more fame in his life?
All right, so who's rapping? The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Good God.
I'm so glad that guy's been out of the media.
There was 2 Lions back to back.
Barry Calvin.
That's
Oh yeah.
and
Those were the last Maddens I bought.
and we had a Brown the year before Calvin.
Peyton Hillis, my boy.
Peyton Hillis, yeah.
Did it go
A true-
Calvin and then Barry?
Yeah. Barry was the 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
That one doesn't really count.
I think that's the first one I ever got. Like myself. I played older ones, but
Oh, yeah. My first one was 04 with Vic.
Mine was 02 with Dante Culpepper. It's the first new
Was you
one I
playing
got.
that one on the joystick?
GameCube, my friend.
that's what yeah, that's what I was thinking, man. I think it's like 06, 07.
Yeah. Man, I could go through
God.
those. 03 was Marshall Falk.
Yeah.
4 Vic, 5 Ray Lewis, 6 McNabb, 7 Sean Alexander,
Wow.
8 was Vince
Damn.
Young, 9 was
Yep.
Brett Favre, 10 was Breeze, or was it
Was it
Palomalu and
Palomalu.
Fitzgerald?
Larry.
Fitz.
That
11
was
was
the
Breeze.
all-time cover, though.
Wow.
12 Willis, Calvin 13, Barry 14/25th.
Ooh.
Not sure after that. Madden maybe.
Sherman,
Sherman.
OBJ,
Yeah, I kinda stopped from there.
Gronk, Tom, AJ
Brian-
Brown. Or
Brian's first
Antonio
one
Brown.
was 04 on the PS1.
Yeah, 04. I think I had mine on the
That was a
GameCube
great
as
game.
well. But
That
yeah,
was a
Mike
great
Vick
game.
04. God, he was a cheat code in that game.
01 was Eddie George. Remember that one as well.
We
Good
don't talk about
God.
Ohio State.
2000, I think, was John Madden / Barry Sanders, maybe.
2000 was just John. 99, just John. 98, just John. 97,
Well,
just John.
Yeah,
think in
it
the
was John
background-
before him, right?
I think in the
90
background of 99 has Barry
Oh.
Sanders, who was technically the cover athlete. Because he's technically the only guy that's been on the cover twice, outside of the only player. Or
Are you saying John Madden's not an athlete?
yeah, well, yeah. As much as Andy Reid is.
Yeah, you got that right.
Good.
Better
God,
athlete
is
than
this
me, I'm
game
sure.
old.
But
Well, me and Wyatt were talking about this on the last show. Ethan, have you started watching that Quarterbacks yet on Netflix?
dude, so I just started yesterday. I watched 2 episodes yesterday, and then I just watched episode 3 right before we hopped on here. So,
What
love
do you
it.
think so far?
I love it. I'm maybe a little biased, but I love Kirk Cousins' segment. I just think he's like obviously he's goofy. I know I can't remember if it was the episode or via Twitter you guys were talking about just how goofy he is. Like not
it
Russell
was on the
Wilson goofy,
episode.
you were saying. The
Yeah.
episode, yeah. Yeah, he's goofy, but just a good old family man. Just a down home or down to earth guy. So I do like Cousins' part. Mariota's weird. Just the fact that he's in it is weird.
I've always
Yeah.
loved Marcus, though.
I like him too. I mean, I got the Oregon rocking
Yeah.
for him.
Oh, yeah?
I loved him at Oregon, but yeah, it's just weird that I don't know. It's just weird that he's on it, I guess.
Yeah.
But did you
What do
guys
you-
both finish it?
I haven't started it yet.
Oh,
So
okay.
I need to get on it.
You finished it, Ben?
I did. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. What do you think about Kirk Cousins' house, though? Isn't that in Michigan, too?
Yep.
God, I
Right
was
on
like,
the
I
lake.
want to go back so bad, man. Where do you think
Dude.
Cousins goes next season? I think he stays in the Vikings. That's from Bryant.
Yeah. Is his contract up next year?
I'm guessing. I
Yeah,
think the Vikings
I
keep him.
I do too. Yeah.
How old is he? He's getting up there.
I think he was a 2012 pick. So yeah, he's been in the league 10 years probably.
Not as old as I
mid
thought.
mid 30s.
34.
How old's old man Rogers now? 40.
Shit. 40,
God, he was like
49.
a 05 pick.
54.
I think it was 04, 05, something like that.
Yeah, I think
He's in the
05.
Alex Smith draft. 39.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, he said he doesn't want to return. That would be interesting.
Oh, he can't
don't
go
know.
West Coast because that's past his bedtime.
Right.
He's got to say East. Or actually, no, West Coast would make sense. Sorry. Can't go East because
Oh,
if
yeah,
he plays
yeah.
a West Coast team, it'd be past his bedtime. Yeah, maybe over West Coast area.
He says,
Maybe Seattle.
I have a
Gino's
bad
gonna
feeling he
suck.
comes to the Niners.
I was just gonna say the Niners.
Nah, Brock's gonna take him to the bowl. They're not gonna look anywhere else after Brock.
I like Brock
kidding
a
me?
lot. I like Brock a lot.
He'll probably trade the Chiefs for Mahomes straight up.
I'm telling you, man.
Because Kirk's just that kind of guy. Locker room guy.
Yeah. I already love Mahomes, but after watching that, I'm like, man, I think I've got him on my dynasty team, and I think I'm even going to keep him the year after he retires. Just like, I need this man on my team in my life.
That was a steal of the draft in the 20th century.
Yeah.
That was holy hell. What was he drafted? Like 14th or
10th,
9th?
I think. 10th.
10th.
Because John Ross went 9.
Good God.
Who's now catching passes from him.
There's 10 teams in there that are really punching themselves. I'm sure Detroit was one of them, but maybe not.
Yeah, that was Hawkinson draft, I believe.
Never can draft a tight end that high.
No. Yeah, Josh Rosen was before Mahomes, was he not?
Oh, the Washington?
Rosen was in the Darnold draft.
Cal?
Oh, yeah, he was in the Baker draft, I think. Was that Darnold?
I think so.
I could be wrong.
Rosen draft class. I didn't know that Kirk Cousins and RG3 were drafted in the same draft, though. I learned that through the show.
Yeah, I forgot that. I think I'd known it at the time,
round.
but
So there's just one quarterback before Mahomes, and it was. Can you guess who it was? Number 2.
Oh,
Mitch
I know.
Trubisky.
Yeah.
What a pick, Bears! He
Traded
really
up for him.
Really landed that one.
Yeah.
Where's he at now?
Steelers back up.
Hello?
He's still at Pete Steelers?
Yeah. I think
God,
last time I checked.
Corey Davis was drafted 5th.
I know.
Who the frick is Solomon Thomas? Yeah,
Niners.
Jamal Adams was a good pick. Mike Williams, sure. Christian McCaffrey, great pick. John Ross,
Gross.
Oh. Bryant says, my friend Tony Rodriguez played in Washington as quarterback with John Ross. That's awesome, man.
That is really cool.
Yeah, so Rosen was in the draft that had Baker Mayfield 1, Saquon 2, Darnold went 3. Now, Denzel Ward, Chubb, Quentin Nelson, Josh Allen, Roquan Smith. What a freaking draft. Mike McGlinchey. And then at number 10, Josh Rosen. And right after him, Minka Fitzpatrick, Vita Vea, Deron Payne, Tremaine Edmonds, Derwin James, Jair Alexander, Frank Ragnow.
Can you remind us which team blundered that Josh Rosen pick?
Which team? That would be the one and only 0-17 upcoming Arizona Cardinals.
That's right. Okay.
Niners wasted that pick. I don't know. I liked Mike McGlinchey. I mean, I know he wasn't like number 9 overall. Probably would have rather had Mink or one of those guys, but McGlinchey was fine.
Yeah, I like McGlinchey.
He's like our Eric Fisher pick.
What's that?
McGlinchey's like our Eric Fisher pick. Like he was fine.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah.
Just went too high.
Going back to that Mahomes draft class, the Lions did not screw up. They didn't have a pick, but their pick was worthless. We actually just cut them last year in Hard Knocks. Can you name who that was?
Cut him in Hard Knocks.
After he was our first round draft pick in 2017.
Oh, I feel like I know.
Then they cut him in Hard Knocks after he bounced around on a couple teams.
Let's see. Was it?
Brian says Solomon Thomas. Yeah, that was a wasted pick. I still like Solomon, but
I want to say I think I'm wrong though, because I think he's back. He is back, so it's not him.
they
Give me a
cut him
second
on
to
last
think on
episode
that.
though.
They cut him like during camp. It was before the last episode. Do you want the side of the ball he's on? Okay, I'll give you something.
I feel
he
like
was
I know
known.
the position.
He was known for his speed at his position. Supposedly, that made him a top tier talent.
The way you said that.
Yeah, I mean, I was picked when they got him, or pissed when they got him, because I wanted Jabril Peppers.
Oh, yeah. Linebacker.
Yeah.
Don't tell me.
Not anal
Florida.
zone.
Not anal zone. Yeah. Oh, it starts with a J.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
The last name starts with the J.
Number 40.
Jared.
40. I think 40.
Jared Davis.
Yeah.
Gerard Davis.
Gerard. Yep. That's him.
Did he get drafted by Washington? Who did he get drafted by?
Detroit. 21st.
Detroit drafted him. Okay.
Yep. Then he made his way back to Detroit during that Hard Knocks, and they cut him.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, that was a waste of a pick. There was because he ran like a 4.4 as a 240-pound linebacker, and they're like, oh yeah, this is the guy. He actually had a decent rookie year. It wasn't terrible, but I guess he didn't improve much.
Did the Lions re-sign Jalen Reeves-Maybin this offseason? I think they did.
I have no idea.
I
hope they got rid of Anal Zone.
No, he's still there. He's a dog.
God, I don't like him. He's so unathletic. Sure, he could be a locker room guy, but give me an athlete at freaking outside linebacker. Damn it.
I still miss Jamal. I don't care. The dude's down in Tokyo, Japan, turning into an anime character as we speak.
Yeah. I also didn't get to tell you, Ethan, because I don't think I've seen you since the card video. But you pulled 2 of those Leo Chenals. The Chiefs player, Leo Chenal. He's a Chiefs linebacker. Dude, I need to find. I was trying to look for it on my phone. I can't find it, but he's one of the highest graded linebackers, according to this one system of all time. He graded at a 5.99 out of 6.
Really?
And I forget the only person that ever scored higher than him, but it was some stud. If I find it, I'll send it to you.
Luke Kuechly?
Dude, probably. Kuechly was a beast. I just saw a video of him with that kid that juked him out at that one camp, and then he goes through and blows him up the next play. That came across my feed today. Oh my gosh, I loved Kuechly.
Hey, speaking of cards and draft and everything, I was just in my YouTube black hole yesterday watching guys open cards because I am a loser. And unless you watch us open cards, then you're totally a winner. But I mean, this dude has a full channel dedicated to opening sports cards, and he got 2 autographs. It was one of those boxes I had where it was a couple guaranteed autographs from draft guys. It was Tyree Wilson and Anthony Richardson. And the dude was like, oh, looks like a quarterback. Anthony Richardson. Never heard of him. You guys let me know if he's any good. And I was like, Tyree Wilson. Never heard of the guy. These guys, I'm like, dude, what? How do you do that on YouTube and you're that far removed from knowing these people? The top comment was
Especially,
like, dude, he was 5th overall.
especially Richardson. Yeah.
Yeah, I would understand Wilson maybe, but
I mean, I think they're both what top 10 picks.
yeah, Wilson was right around there. I can't remember exactly where he went, but top 15 for sure.
Yeah.
I think it was top 10.
I
Speaking
see the
of, I have
Raiders are
some.
bottom.
I have more cards for our
Ooh.
next opening. We're waiting a little bit. I happened to see them. I bought them. So I'm okay.
Before you know it, you're gonna be full blown card breaker.
Dude, I got this thing here.
Oh,
I got these little boys here. And then I just had to get these. Although these won't make it onto the video, but they were cheap, so I just had to get them.
oh, there you
Is
go.
that NASCAR? Good God. You're opening NASCAR?
Were they in the
We get
bargain
chunks-
bin with the WNBA cards?
I saw a guy opening
thought they were-
Disney characters.
Really?
Yeah.
I got those right over here.
Yeah. Bryant says Tabor Pepper, the Niners long snapper, has a Pokemon channel and he opens up packs of cards. First box is what I have been collecting.
Dude, that's like Blake Martinez, that linebacker.
I was gonna ask if you guys saw that today.
Yeah, isn't he like
Retired.
into Pokemon and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like owns his own like company now, I think, or something.
He makes more money with that than he did his highest contract, which was like $10.25 million. How?
Insane, man.
That's nuts.
I heard he's also
waiting
only
for the big
pulling
one.
NASCAR cards. Holy shit, they got part of a tire in this one, dude.
I gotta say, those things can't be worth the paper they're printed on, but I saw them and I was like, I'm giving these a rip.
Holy hell. It's Dale Earnhardt's bone.
You killed him. Why?
Oh man. I mean, no, that would be worth the paper it's printed on. Yeah, there's that is, what do they call it in business? A sunk cost? Is that a thing?
I've never heard that before.
Sounds
if it
good to me.
That's what that is. That is, I have zero chance of making my money back, but
Yeah. Hey,
it's all right.
it's for fun, man.
It's for fun.
Ethan, before we get out of here, Dale RIP. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. How's Allie doing over there?
She has disappeared.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I could maybe send her a quick text here.
We'll shout out Allie anyways.
Yep.
We'll throw this up real quick, guys. Our draft guide is available the July 7th. We were past that, 10 days past that. It is available right now for 25% off if you use code SFB13. And if you use that code, we're sending some of the proceeds over to Fantasy Cares, the charity over there. We're also giving away $1 to every subscriber that joins from now until the opening kickoff. So make sure you guys, if you want to dominate your league, get our fantasy guide now. It's over 100 pages of high quality content, and you can find some of the reviews over on our Facebook page. You can buy it now at bettergreen.com, as well as read some of our articles over there with our MMA guy that's been killing it. I'm starting to steal him a little bit. You guys feel free to. If you guys need a pick, let me know. I'll send them your way.
Love it. Could always use more picks in my life.
There's never enough.
Absolutely.
There isn't.
Well, I believe Thursday we got another betting video, and then Friday, boys, we're going back in time. And then we're going to have a teaser for that coming out tomorrow. You guys are not going to want to miss that episode. Besides that, make sure you guys are subscribed, following us on all socials. You guys have anything else to add before we get out of here?
Yeah, you're going to want to tune into Friday's episode because the draft guide is good. But when we predict the future and, or not even predict, when we go into the future and come back and tell you exactly what happens, that wins fantasy leagues. So
Yes.
tune in.
I haven't ate a proper meal in weeks because of the money I spent on this time machine. So this is valuable resources for you guys. So make sure you do look forward to that Friday episode.
We
Well,
didn't implode, so
Yes.
That's true. We didn't use carbon fiber. No.
yeah.
No.
Why I gotta thank you again for going to MIT and getting that engineering degree in quantum
Yeah.
physics.
Yeah. You could do it online now. So it's,
Oh,
yeah. It was
beautiful.
like a week long course, but yeah. Yeah, hopefully we don't like the submarine visiting the survivors of Titanic. Hopefully we don't see the past ghosts of the Challenger. But yes, look forward to the episode. We have a lot of valuable information, and
We did see Derrick Henry's ghost floating by. Spoiler
Yes.
alert.
Yeah, he's already on the Canton goats.
He made it to week 3.
Made
That's
it to
pretty
week
good for a
3.
running back his age, though.
Yep.
It's pretty good for any running back.
Yeah, that's so true. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Green Live, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace, guys.
We'll see you guys.
See you guys.